All right, welcome to my channel. So the first thing that you need to know before you start watching my videos is the purpose of this channel is for education and entertainment, mostly education with some entertainment, and mostly for my students. Really, it's an opportunity for me to showcase my algorithm and for my students to see it working and me to be able to talk about the trades and why I'm taking the trades and things like that. This is not a channel where I'll be showing you that I'm making millions of dollars. So family rules, you won't be seeing that. Some traders out there want to put their stuff out. I don't even know why they do that. Like on social media in a public sphere, hey, look at me, I made 20,000 today, 50,000 today, all that stuff. That will not happen on this channel. The most you'll see me making here is anywhere from 50 bucks to $1,000 in a day would be the most once we get to that level of scaling. And then I'll reset and we'll be looking at 50 bucks and we'll be scaling back to, a thousand a day or so. And we'll just keep resetting that scaling. But family rules will not be showing you on this, my social media, that I'm making tons of money. Second thing is I'm trading with Thinkorswim. That's my platform that you see here on the screen. So you got my two windows on futures trading. Same thing, it'll be Thinkorswim. So you'll see that I trade futures and the equities market with these videos. I trade based off of my algorithm, the simple switch algorithm, and it's got different settings. Same algo, but different settings for futures market, for equities market, and different types of trading. It's got different settings for it. So I'll be trading off that. Links below if you're interested in learning more about the algo. All the education over there is free, as well as the trading log that you'll see. You can get the link below, which will give you that log, so you can go over there and explore all that stuff. So when you're looking at my screen, okay, now when you're looking at my screen, you'll see these the chart markups, and you'll see yellow. Wherever I put yellow is an entry. So when it's yellow like this, it's the algo ideal entry. And then you may see a yellow like this, and that is where I actually got in, and it'll be touching the candle that I got in on. And then the location. Red are my stops, green are my targets. And then if you want to learn how the algo works so you can better understand what I'm doing when I'm doing my trades, over at the link below, you can go over there and learn all about the algo. It's completely free for that whole education. It's free to learn about my trading plan, my strategy, everything that I teach about trading is free over there. Only thing that costs money is if you decided to buy the algo, then that would cost money. But you can apply a lot of the stuff that I teach over there, including my strategy and trading plan, to your own strategies and help maybe improve your game. So all that is definitely free. I don't charge for any of that education. Only the algo if that's something you decided to add to your list. So then sometimes you'll see on here me doing experiments, which I'm going to try to do another one later on this year when I get a little more time. But I love to do trading experiments. We blow up accounts, but we do it in the purpose of education, showing you that certain trading techniques or strategies sometimes just don't work. And we play with some different concepts and blow up accounts, real accounts, small accounts, but still real accounts. And you'll also see some small accounts as well, like when we do offshore brokers and things like that. So, and then of course, educational videos I'll be putting out as well. So there's a lot of different content here. So if you can give me the like, hit that like button, that would help me a lot with the YouTube. And if you subscribe and hit that bell icon, you can be notified whenever I upload new content. And the last thing, but probably the most important thing, is trading is very risky. Do not place a trade based on what you see here or whatever I say. I'm not telling you what to do. If it sounds like I'm telling you what to do, it's me just thinking out loud. And most traders will lose all of their money. I am strictly speculating. I do not have a crystal ball. So, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. So please do not take financial advice from me. This is strictly to talk about how I trade, to teach about how I do things, and for your entertainment. All right, so now the legal stuff is out of the way. Let's get into today's trades. All right, good morning, traders. It's May 7th. I can't believe it's May 7th. So we have a scalping possibility right here. So we're going, might be a little bit late. So this is scalping algo right here. So we had our switch red to green, indicating the long trade in the green bars inside this candle. And there we go. So we're going to move our stop. What's our 50% retracement? So we're looking at, man, but the spread is so big. All right, so we're going to have to go, there we go. So we're out, take our 10 bucks, and that's how it works. I was hoping to get it up here, and we got in late, so that would have been a little better trade. We're looking for a 50% to a full retracement. but I just jumped out right there. So and it's really just because I wasn't prepared. See, there we go. Now we got our full retracement. I wasn't prepared to start trailing my stop, looking for that full retracement. So I just hit flatten rather than try to search and dig and then have it spike to here and then roll over. So anyway, so there you go. So there's the scalping algo, another little example of it. And this algo has worked for me on everything: futures market, forex, whatever. It's any time frame, all that stuff. So it pretty much can fits any trader, whatever trader wants to do. It seems to work. Tickers, it's worked on every ticker I've tried. So it's not exclusive to specific tickers like my normal strategy is. So yeah, so there we go. All right, everybody, looking for the next trade. All right, so we got QCOM. It's switching on the normal day trading strategy, but it's also switching on the scalping algo. So I'm not going to play the scalp on it. I could. Let me play this real quick. Let's do it like this. So we got 250 sell. So I wasn't going to play the scalp because it's on the normal day trading strategy as well, but I'm going to take a small little piece here if it on the pullback. Expect this to come down a little bit. Okay, so we're getting ready to grab this and trail it down or flatten. Come on, QCOM, a little more. Looking for a 50% retracement. I should have just took that 50 when it gave it to me. That almost hit there. Like if this wasn't on the day trading strategy as well, which I'm going to click over to, then I would definitely be patient for this thing. But because it's on the day trading strategy to the long side, I'm short right now. So I'm going opposite that strategy, looking for a small little scalp on it, which it gave me that opportunity right here, and I didn't take it. So we may get a little damage from that. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move my stop. What's the spread? 5 cents? Nice. All right, so now I'm going to move my stop to break even. So it'll either go and make me money, 50% retracement or more, or it won't. Okay, here we go. Lock in some profit. Looking for my 50%. We're about there. Gonna lock in a little more profit. All right, we're about that 50%. All right, cool. So we'll take our 75 bucks right there off of QCOM on the scalping strategy, and almost got to the 50% marker. I don't want to be greedy because it does indicate a long trade right now in my day trading algo. So now I'm going to switch over to the day trading algo and see what it does. So here we are with QCOM in the day trading algo. So I'm going to remark this for day trading. Remove. We are on a tower candle over here as well. So I'll tell you something else. Let me just mark this up real quick. Okay, so on the day trading algo, we let's zoom in. All right, so we switched here on the tower candle. So a lot of times we do get retracement before it continues higher. So that also coincided with the scalping algo. So that was pretty nice. Able to get in, make a little bit of money there, which is awesome. And now we're going to look to getting long on this. But I'm looking for a bigger retracement to get long because it's on the scalping algo and because it's a tower candle here. And if I missed opportunity, I missed opportunity. I could get, I guess, a little bit of shares now and then add to my position. So maybe I'll do that. Let's see here. 136.92, 137.48. Really, I'll be moving my stop to the bottom of this. 36.43, 137, so like $1. So if I started with a small position, I would get 50 shares. All right, but I'm not going to chase it. So we may have missed this move already, but at least we made our money in the scalping side.
Hi, Miley.
Hi, Miley.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Miley.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, mainly Daddy's trading.
Hmm?
Yeah, yeah. It looks like we missed our move to the long side. So I should have just, it's hard sometimes when you're trying to make videos and record and talk and think and all this stuff. But it would have been great to just automatically, when I sold my other position, to switch over to the long side, at least of partial shares, and look for that bigger retracement. And then at least I could have taken advantage of this move, even if it wasn't a full position size. But it is what it is. All right, you can see there that QCOM has hit the target, so I missed out on that trade. That would have been nice if I could have pulled that 150 off of that, because that's where we're on the scaling ladder. But I missed the opportunity. But all good. Looking for the next trade. Okay, so right now here we are with APPS. We may have a switchback play on APPS because we were in the normal market hours and we were red here, and then we went green, and then we may be going red again. If we do, we'll be jumping into the short on normal on a switchback strategy. All right, traders, we're gonna do a quick little recap of the day. I'm gonna call it a day. I got a lot of stuff to get done today. Just got back in town and I got a giant list, and we won't be green on the week by shutting it down early, but it is what it is. We'll look at that info right now, see where we're at. So basically, QCOM, you saw we traded that on the scalping algo, which is not this one here. It was that other chart I showed you. I should have just reversed my trade once I got out of it, waited for the long play. But I got greedy and I wanted to retrace a little bit more before I jumped in long. And as a result, I missed out on the win on the day trading strategy. So that's how it goes. And then on APPS, on the scalping algo, when it came down here, I jumped in long because and the scalping algo indicated a long play here. And also had a tower candle on the other way. And you saw it came on the day trading strategy. So we saw a little retracement there too. But on the scalping algo, we had our long play, jumped in a little bit late, and then I got out a little early because I was a little flustered and didn't have my numbers ready to go. So I just flattened it rather than see green go to green trade go to red trade. Although we are switching right now to a short. Oh, short. All right, so we jumped in short based on a switchback. So we'll jump in APPS here for a trade based on that. Let's open this up a little bit. Put my stop just above here. All right, I was going to shut it down, but I guess we'll take one more trade. And this is based on the switchback strategy. So basically, we are solid purple, and we went green, greenish, and then we went purple again. So now we're in. We don't worry about permission. We just jump in on APPS. Can't do that with every ticker, but a couple of these tickers I can do that with, like QCOM.
My school bus.
Yeah, Miley want to go in the school bus?
See my school bus.
Oh yeah, that's Daddy's. Let her come on down to here. It'll be nice. Hit that target. Make us a little more money. Okay, so now that this is retracing quite a bit, I'm going to add to my position here. Oh, maybe not. Okay, add to my position. So now I got my 150. Cancel. And actually, I'll speed bump that. 300. I will go 350. All right. All right, we're gonna make it break this candle. That's why I put it there, and we'll speed bump it if it's gonna go back up long. Let's go back to my actual position, and then I'm gonna put a marker into my new average, 64.49.
Daddy. I pushed it, Daddy.
You did.
Dad, I pushed it, Daddy.
Where did you push it?
I pushed it.
Okay, so QCOM, I'm gonna go and just make a little money in QCOM. So QCOM likes to work on the switchback as well. So went and erase this from earlier. Remove. Then we'll go to 200 because we'll speed bump it. Gonna make a new high since we're so close. We know high of day will be resistance. All right, so we're really close to our stop here, 13 or 50 cents close to our stop, 150. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it again with. Oh no, I'm not, because I got orders open. Or do I not? What do I got going on here? Yeah, I do. Okay, so we're gonna cancel these orders. Cancel 2, 150. We're gonna sell. Why are you not selling? Oh. Did not get the fill I was looking for, but is what it is. So now we have 170 shares. Sure. Oh, I still got shares. I still got an order open. Let's cancel that. So we got 170 shares. I don't know why it didn't give me my full order. Let's get a stop in here. Hold on, Miley. Hold on. I wish you gave my full order up here. I'd already be taking half out, and this would be like a break-even trade at least. It would have been awesome. Okay, all right, so there we go. So we're speed bumped on APPS. Let's clean this up. So what is our speed bump at? 63.37. All right. We got 180 shares. Go ahead and move our stop back down to the appropriate location. Only that concerns me is these little candles inside this massive cluster right here, that we just see consolidation, or this is a wedge and we have a breakdown. So we'll see how it plays out. So I'd put my stop just above this red candle. In retrospect, I probably should have moved a little higher and put it just above high of day. We might have still get stopped out, but possibly we'd still be in short. So this is switching on the normal day trading strategy as well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and buy another 150 shares here. Once this candle closes in about a minute and a half, if it confirms, I'm going to boost my my position size. All right, so we got about 10 seconds for this to close. And then we're going to go ahead and add to this position 150 shares based on a normal day trading strategy. And then we'll remark this up. We'll erase all this stuff on the chart and remark it. All right, so we'll go. Oh, why not? Because I have open orders. Cancel. Buy. Hurry. Ugh. Oh, well. So we got a little bit late there, a little bit late. So now we have 330 shares as our total position size. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just clear all this, remove. Okay, so speed bump Q comps. Now we're long. Let's mark it up. Okay, so I'm a little light on CVS, so I'm going to go ahead and add to my position now that's on a little bit of a pullback here. All right, so now I got a full size on CVS. Okay, so here's CVS. You can see we just moved the stop to just a little bit of break even plus a couple of bucks because we hit 90% of the way to the target. Looking for it to move through, and then I'll move my stop to trail that and see if we could squeeze more out. Come on, CVS. Really light on the share size though. I should be double what I'm at right now. What am I at? 200? Yeah. High of day area, providing some resistance. But once we push through here, it should be pretty nice. Hopefully I'll be able to put my stop in at the target and let this thing run, and then move my stop on each target here and squeeze some more out. All right, while CVS is doing that, QCOM's on a nice pullback. We have 100 shares of QCOM. I'm going to go down to, come on. I was going to buy another 100 shares, but I want to buy it down here. I don't want to buy it up here. All right, we might have missed it. We'll go back to CVS. All right, so CVS, I stepped out of the office, so I didn't see this other hit right here. I probably just took my trade off the table or moved my stop to really close to break even. They're like pennies away. Didn't see that. Looks like we might get stopped out. If we get another run on it, I'll take my trade off the table. APPS is looking nice. Hopefully this will hit the target soon. I'm going to have to shut this down. I do got a bunch of stuff I got to take care of, and I'd rather shut it down with everything already done So hopefully that will happen here shortly. It's funny. I'm like, all right, traders, I'm going to call it a day because I got to get out of here and get some stuff done. And then all these trades set up right now made me captive a little bit. I mean, I could set it and forget it and just walk away, but then I don't get to make content. So I'd rather stay, make the content, take the trades, let you see what happens, talk about it as it's happening, so you can hear it as it's happening and not some voiceover later. You can see here with APPS, this high of days started to show some resistance. If we can bust through that and get through this target, it'll be nice. Okay, so there goes CVS. We'll take a $1.78 loss on that. That's too bad. I just wanted to be green. Why is that $1.78? So anyway, so CVS, we missed out on the opportunity to make that full trade, and that's how it is. We'll take that loss. We got QCOM still working right now. Man, I should have shut it down when I was green. I had a small green day going. I should have just turned it off. Okay, so we got stopped out of QCOM here. I might go ahead and speed bump this, actually. I'm going to jump in on this on a speed bump. I think we're coming to a W pattern here. It's going to break, plus we got our switch. And speed bumping it. We'll see what happens.
Me, Mommy, Daddy. I'll help Daddy. I'll help win, Daddy.
All right, so here we are with APPS. We're broken over a $100 risk-reward range that we're at right now in the scaling ladder. So after the speed bumping and all that madness, and we're just about here at the target as well. So I'm going to go ahead and move my stop up to lock in that. Looking at the spread here, it's not too bad. So we got 330 shares. I'm going to close that out. And I'm going at 30, 25. Oh, come on. Let's go boost up a little bit. Boost a little bit. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put our stop in at 20. And then we'll at least get our $100 risk reward that we're normally trading after all the speed bumping and all the madness from this ticker today. But at least it's going to be green. And once we get into this target, I'll move my stop again. But we're almost there. So I'm going to go ahead and lock that in right now. And then QCOM over here, a little bit of a casino trade going. But we'll see because we don't actually have a switch. We do have a speed bump on it. And I speed bumped this to green. But we're kind of already in the green. So I'm kind of overstaying my welcome here. And then I added to my position, but I'm pretty confident based on what's happening here and what's happening here that this wants to roll over and come down a bit, even if it's just to retest this candle. So we're going to wait for that, take a little bit of money off the table on this one and be out. All right, so APPS, let's go. So 66.56, so we're really, really close here. All right, with that spread starting to open up. Hold on, Miley, you can help Daddy in a second. Hold on. All right, we're going to move our stop up. So we're basically hit the target here with APPS, but with the spread, we weren't able to capture that level. So I'll move my stop up here. We'll see if we get stopped out with this spread right here opening up. Tempted to just flatten my trade here and take this off and make sure nothing weird can happen. All right, so once the ask comes down through here, we should be getting stopped out. We'll see what happens. All right, so we're pulling back down again here. So come on, APPS. That'd be awesome if it just boosts like a nice giant candle, like a big one like this. It would be so sweet. All right, QCOM, now you're doing what I'm expecting. But we'll see. This is some support right here. And we'll see if it breaks this, comes down and revisits. All right, so APPS, we're out for $148. All good. So that's pretty nice that turned into a nice green trade above our $100 goal for each. I say goal, like I don't make it a goal as in I have to make that, but that's our risk reward on our. So next trade, basically, when I take a trade on APPS, I'll be risking $100. So if it's a loser, this one would pay for that loser and put a little extra money in the pocket. QCOM over here coming down, making some money. Let's do it, QCOM. Let's go. Okay, so QCOM is starting to go the right direction. So I don't trade on technical analysis, but for those of you who do, does this look like a little head and shoulders? What does that look like to you guys? We're looking for a target. I'm looking for really just a test down here. I'm going to bounce out of QCOM, take my green and go. But there's a good possibility it will make its full expected move to this green line. But once we get down in this area, I'm looking to take my green and go. All right, trader. So here's the other side of FOMO. So right now, if I sell my position, I can have a green day. Be red on this ticker, but I'll have a green day, go into the weekend green, all that good stuff. So the fear of missing out on a green day is making me want to sell this right now. Like the urge is to say, you know what, just get out, take your $140 or $130 loss, have a green day, even if it's a small one. At least you survive the day green. You know, maybe even a green week a little bit, barely, but still green week. But I'm not going to do it. Why? Because the trade's not over. So I'm in this trade to trade until it's over. So we'll be here until it's over. That's it. So why do you get in the trade? Because there's a setup to get in, telling you to get in, right? A statistical proven probability of success telling you to get in. Why do you get out? Because there's a statistical proven probability that you should get out at that point. So, and that's it. Those are the entries, and that's it. You don't get in unless the statistical proven probability is there. And you don't get out unless there's a reason to get out, right? You want to get in when the market tells you to get in, and you want to get out when the market tells you to get out, not when you feel like getting in and getting out. Not because you want it to go up or want it to go down, or because you're afraid or anything like that. You make the decisions based on what the market tells you. And if you're afraid, it's because you probably have too much size. You know, if I was risking $1 on this trade, I wouldn't care, right? I wouldn't even think about this. So I would just let this trade play out. Like, who cares? So, but when you risk a lot of money, then you start to get nervous. And if you're getting nervous, like really nervous, you know, there's always a little bit of nerves because you want to be a winner and you don't want to lose, you know. But if you're really getting nervous about how much money you're going to lose and it's really scaring you, then maybe you're trading with too much size. You're risking too much money, and maybe it's better to come down. And even if it means you're only playing for $5 or $10, you know, until you get comfortable, build your trading plan, see what's going on, have confidence in your strategy, and then you can scale up. All right, traders. So as I told you, I expected to come down and test this bottom of this candle right here, which it did. So now this trade could be over. Looking at the clock here, we got 3 minutes, 4 minutes left in this candle. This could bounce all the way back up. I'm going to go ahead and put my stop at the top of this red candle, and I'm going to trade it based on my red candle, green candle exit strategy. So let's see how many shares I got. 400. So I might not really make any money on this trade, but we'll see. I have canceled. I just drag it down here, put it just above that. All right, so we'll see. That might still get me a red day on this name, but at least I traded it well. And we'll get out based on the red candle, green candle, and we'll see how much money we make. And I'll be able to show you that exit strategy here in a short. If this doesn't come back and rally up, which it might because it already hit this target I expected. But there are a few more targets left in here, like this one down here, right here actually. So that could be a nice run. We'll see what happens. All right, so we got this candle closed red. So now basically I'm going to leave my stop here, and I'm going to wait for a green candle to close above a red candle. And we get a green candle close above a red candle, then we'll be moving our stop to the next location. So when that happens, I'll explain it to you more. Okay, so a lot of red candles now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not normal for this ticker. So there's a good chance we'll get stopped out if this doesn't go deep enough to make room for a green candle to come back up. We got 4 minutes left, so we'll see what happens with this candle. All right, so I'm in my $100 win loss range. So if I took my trade off the table here, it would be a good trade because tomorrow when I trade QCOM, I'm going to risk $100 per direction. So that would be pretty sweet. But I do want to show you this exit that I like to use. So I'm going to go ahead and just hold on to this trade and let that exit take place, even though it may cost me money today. I think maybe it could be valuable to some of your strategies out there that aren't trading my strategy, but are watching the channel and are looking for ideas. So, and then again, I wouldn't try anything without it being having a statistical proven probability of success with the strategy. So if you look at anything I'm doing on here, don't copy me. But if you decided to explore how that would fit in your strategy, make sure you do your homework and really test stuff out to make sure, and then sim trade it for a long time and all that before you try to put any kind of money at risk. Okay, so we got a green candle close above red, so my stop is in the right spot. I got top of my green, run over to this red candle, put my stop just above it. So there's my stop. So it's in the right place already. If we get stopped out, all good. And we're giving it a chance to continue downward though. Yes, I could have made $100 on it, but wanted to show you this because this works out really, really good a lot of times. I don't usually do this until after I've hit my minimum target of 100. And then once I got my minimum target of the 100, then a lot of times I'll switch over to this as my strategy to get out. So I hit my target, which was expected, got my 100, and then I switch over to this strategy here as my exit a lot of times. Okay, so there we go. So we're out, $15 loss. Could have had a $100 winner on there today, but wanted to show you that exit strategy. So that's basically how I do it. After I get my target, and then I secure my target, my stop is in my target, so I can't lose any more. Basically, so I secure the minimum win rate, which is a target, and then I'll do my exit on that. So this might continue to move up now. There's a good possibility of that. All right, everybody, so I'm going to shut it down for the day. Finally, what a day. So let's look at the log and see how this whole thing played out. All right, so we traded CVS, QCOM, and APPS. We did not trade NUG today. So NUG, we had lots of switches, just no permission to trade it. We only traded to the long side. So you can see no trades there. So let's bounce over to the log. What a crazy day. I feel like today was a lot of work for not a lot of money. So we're... All right, so there we are with our swing trade. We just took half our position off on the swing. We got our other half at break even plus a couple bucks. Our target's right here. So 28.37, my average in was 24.58. So basically right now we're like 30 cents away from target. I could take my trade off the table right here. It's only 30 cents, in the big scheme of things, it's a few dollars. And I can lock in my profits. You saw that was 400 and change, and we took half off, so now we're at 239. Do I try to get an extra 15 bucks out of this and make sure I hit the target and potentially have this roll over on a double top and come all the way back down and give up $238? Or does this break out and start to look for new highs and maybe I make money by staying in? It's kind of the question you have to make, you have to ask yourself and decide. The target is a high probability area, very high probability to hit this target. But at the same time, we're so close to there. And when you look at percentage-wise from this kind of move, it's such a tiny distance away. So yes, it could easily go there. There's a lot of selling pressure right now. It could easily go there, but at the same time, it could easily turn around. So I'm tempted to pull my trade off the table, but I'm going to go and let it ride for another 15-20 minutes, and I think I'm going to sell out my total position and not hold this over into the weekend. As you can see, this can be a bit gappy. And I could give away all this for what? So I can make an extra 15 bucks, 20 bucks, so try to trade smart. So we'll hold this towards the end of the day. We'll see where this boosts and hits the target before the day closes, or maybe we'll just pull our trade off the table and go into the weekend without any open trades. All right, traders. So I've decided to take my full trade off here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I alerted out my stock alerts that I'm going to go ahead and take this off at 355. So here we are at 355, and time to go ahead and close out this position. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out. But before I do that, just want to show you, we had our red turn to green. I alerted this to my membership as always. And before I place the trades, I alert it to let everybody know I'm going to trade. I usually enter at 355. and then I close out my trade either when it hits a target or around the same time. And I always send those alerts out ahead of time. So this is another alert to my membership. Really nice winner here. Got in on average $24.58, and now we're closing out around $28. So really nice trade. So I come up here and hit flatten. What was that? What's happening, Thinkorswim? Why are you complaining to me? All right, so a symbol error over on my watch list. Wouldn't let me do anything, so figured that out. Okay, so we're flattening this out now. Are you sure? Yes, I want out. All right, good. So there we go. Out of that trade, you saw around 400 and change was my total profit on it. So nice little hit on that. 141 for the day. And now we're going to go ahead and enter a new trade, which I already alerted out to my members. And I don't normally show these until they're basically getting closed out on YouTube. I keep it exclusive for my membership. But I'm going to go ahead and show this one. If I can. Oh, that's why it went away. All right, so let's see where we're at here. Okay, here we are with WTI. So I alerted this one out to my membership as well. This is an oil play. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into WTI now. Long. I told everybody I was getting in at 355, but I'm a little late because of those other things. But we got a couple minutes left before market close. So I'm just jumping in with 1,000 shares on this trade right now. So yes, I am risking. If you followed my trade plan video, and if you've been following me and you're one of my students and on my membership, I am risking a little more than usual on this trade. But I feel really confident in the oil market right now. I think it's overall that market's looking fantastic. So but we'll see. I know we do have some potential oil backup and stockpile backup and all that stuff taking place. But long term, I think this is a good play, and this is a swing trading. So going in, and yes, buy that, please. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and put my OCO order in. So I'm just going to put it anywhere I don't have my auto send on, so then I can go ahead and manage it. Okay, so I got my OCO order in. So we got our stop down here, our target right there. And I do believe this is going to see $5 plus in the next year or so. But for right now, this is a target setup based on the algo. And then anything else after that, I may trade based on whatever's going on in the world and based on the news and all different stuff, current events, if you will. But for now, looking at this stop target, and we'll see how this plays out. All right, there you go. So swing trade in. See what happens. If you're interested in learning about my swing trading strategy, my strategy classes, day trading, swing trading futures is all free over at the link below. The algo, which you see on the screen right now, that I do charge for. Not necessary to learn. You can learn about the strategies and learn how I trade and all that, and it may help you with your strategies. But if you are interested in the algo, that is a fee, and my trading log's a fee over there. Everything else is free. My stock alerts, I do charge for that. It's a different service. If you're interested in that, you can learn more about that as well. The link below. We're red in the pennies per share side, but at least we're profitable on the day, 132 for the day. So we're definitely recovering a bunch of this week. If we look up top here, so we are in week 17 or 18, week 18 right now. So we are going to finish the week green by $131. So that's pretty awesome. And if you come over here, May, we're still up, we're up $131. So we go over to dashboard, and then we can see May right here, 131. And this is what the week looked like right here. So yeah, pretty awesome. Hopefully we can have a better week next week than this week. I feel like this was a roller coaster of a week. Mostly, I guess, because Wednesday banged us up pretty bad, and today was just like, I felt like way over trading. Like today was insane. But all good. We're green. Going to the weekend. All right, buddy. See you Monday.